Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your March Zodiac Wheel reading for 2019. I'm Elle, your Psychic Astrologer. Now if you're new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your reading, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button so that you won't miss any future updates, and also if you click on that little bell, it'll give you the notification that I've updated any new content. So, and for those of you that are tuning in again, thank you so much for sharing and liking my channel. Oh, excuse me, just dropped a couple on the floor. Yes, thank you so much, and I'm so happy that you're tuning in again. So, gee, they're flying out everywhere today. What very energetic energies around today, Sagittarius. So let's get this reading underway. Now, remembering that my Zodiac Wheel readings are for the sun sign and rising signs and moon sign that is Sagittarius, okay? So if you know them, make sure that you do have a look at those videos as well, because it gives you a more overall reading of my forecast, and remembering that my readings are a general nature for the collective. So, Sagittarius, for March 2019, I invite great spirit, angels and my guides to join me with this reading for Sagittarius, and I give thanks for the messages, and I ask for Sagittarius messages to be for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Ooh. I might leave that one out because so many of them, Sag, have tried to pop out while I've been doing this reading. So I'll just preparing for this reading. So I'll leave that one, that can stay in your first house, and we'll go from there. Big changes around us for March, Sagittarius, and here in your first house it's asking you to make willing sacrifices. So in order to achieve something for the greater good, you will have to relinquish something. That's what's being asked of you here, and you're being seen by others as someone who, you know, is quite a inspiration and does have a great connection with their inner knowing as well. So, and it's saying patience is needed, Sag. Now here in the second house we have the moon. Now that's interesting because the moon is in Libra on the 21st of March, which is also our equinox of for the change of season. So big changes there being shown for the 21st of March. So I really do feel that you will find that the area of your life where you earn your money or you make your income from the 21st of March onwards is being shown to me here as being the time of reaching its pinnacle, or issues with it reaching its pinnacle. You will either intuitively know what direction you need to go in from here, or you will actually receive information of where to go from here. So, you know, as I said, big changes, especially from the 6th of March onwards, but the 21st of March is a pivotal time for you Sagittarians. And, you know, it's just asking you to embrace the energy of the Uranian energy, really, because Sagittarians can be a little bit rebellious, and the Uranian energy is a rebellious energy too. So if you aren't able to make the change yourself, things will happen in your life to bring about the change. So try to not resist it, try to not rebel against it. Let the change naturally unfold so that it doesn't upset your life too much, even though you will have to adjust and change to the changes. Now, 3rd house, it's being shown that you know, you're going to put a lot of energy into information being sent out, and you'll really take on board what information comes in. You have the 8 of Wands, and there is also enjoying your local area, your general neighbourhood, and probably even spending more time or having more contact with siblings and relatives. The 4th house is showing that there is possibly a man of law involved. So being the King of Swords, he's usually an authority, someone in authority. This is the base of our wheel, this is our home base, so it could even be the man in your life, or if you are a man, this is how you're finding yourself now as an authority on your direction and how to carve your way through that path to where you want to go. And you know, you feel the security of your backing of your family and your home. So that's a very nice energy coming to you from that. You will be taking life more seriously, as Chiron also is changing sign into Aries, which is a very favourable influence for fire signs and for Sagittarius, because Aries is a fellow fire sign. So you know, you will be definitely taking yourself more seriously, and with this 2 of Wands here in the area of your fun house and your entertainment creativity, you will have options of where you need to create new growth, really. And I feel with you Sagittarians that you may have been looking at learning something new, or starting something that is a new learning curve, and it's going to open up your options, and there is growth coming from it. Now, in your house of work and health, I'm being shown the Tower here. It may be tearing down old structures, but it's rebuilding new, firmer, more solid foundations for you. So the Tower is a very Uranus energy. It's the unexpected, it's sudden, and it's liberating. Now here in the 7th house here with partnerships, you have the Devil being influencing this area. So you may be at a bit of a stalemate, or feel restrictions around partnerships. and building barriers and making sure your boundaries are solid. So you're not going to muck around with anybody that steps over the line either. You're going to let them know exactly where they stand, and you're going to continue to build your security and your safety. So safety as in feeling the feeling of safe, being safe. So yeah, boundaries are another thing that you need to focus on here. And that could come from, you know, your early childhood wounds, which is the Chiron energy. You may have to, you know, look within yourself. Is it your ego that you're trying to protect, or is it your higher self that you're trying to protect? Because, you know, you need to find the balance and you know, rejuvenate in that area. So yeah, you will need to draw some boundaries up, but you don't need to go so far as to cut everybody off, is the main message on getting there from that Seven of Wands. Now, the Uranus energy being that of rebellion, and it's about relinquishing control. And here in the 9th house, I'm being shown that you can still be at the head of things without being a control freak. So if you find yourself trying to keep control of everything and finding yourself not able to, instead of getting upset about it, just accept it and let somebody else take the reins and give yourself a break, because this is saying, you know, you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labour. And you have a very influential female energy influencing that, and she is a very down-to-earth practical person who will give you down-to-earth practical advice, which I have that distinct feeling, Sagittarius, it's probably not going to be what you want to hear, but you need to hear it. So do listen. Listening is a form of communication. So it's not always about telling others what to do or you doing all the talking. Sometimes you need to listen, and there is a earth sign woman, a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo energies that wants to communicate with you and help you learn. Now, in your area of career, you have the nostalgia card being shown here. So there may be some sort of area that you were once working in, or once thought that you'd like your career to go in that direction, and you may sort of turn back to that a bit and see if you can change things up there, because I do feel with you Sagittarians, it is a little bit all about career, work, and being able to be an authority in your own life. See what comes for you out of that, because that is also saying speedy happening. So I really do feel with that being in the zenith area of our zodiac wheel that there's some breakthrough energies coming for you and propelling you along through March, Sagittarius. They certainly are a little bit out of the blue and maybe not what you expected, but it's what you're being dealt. So, you know, grab it and take it by the reins and make the sacrifices that are necessary in order to make this happen. And listen to some wise advice. Oh, excuse me. Now, here we have the Two of Pentacles, which represents balance and juggling things around in life. So you're needing to get your work-life balance back on track as well, Sagittarius. And, you know, it's showing that, you know, you might have to rob Peter to pay Paul, but you're getting there. So, you know, you will be looking to your friendship groups for a way of relieving some of the burdens or the mundane side of life. And here in the 12th house you have the Two of Swords. So again, that's saying that weighing things up, trying to see your way clear through two obstacles, standing your ground, calling a truce, and being willing to fight for what you want, but not as in arguing and being aggressive. Just, you know, it's an inner fight, and it's going to take courage and determination as well as action, Sagittarius. Now I will do the culmination reading for Sagittarius for the month of March for 2019. I ask Great Spirit and angels to join me. Oh, thank you. Oh, wonderful. You have release. So you will be released from the pressures that you have felt. I do feel there is a breakthrough coming, a sudden bolt from the blue with this tower being shown here. New foundations coming out of that, and you have Peacock Medicine, which is a beautiful card. And Peacock Medicine is saying it's time to release the past and move on to something new. This ending is the first stop on the way to a happier future. So happy things are ahead for you, Sagittarius, and you will feel the release. You've just got to really pay attention to advice that you are being given through March, and be willing to make the sacrifices that you know you have to make. If you don't make the sacrifices, the sudden bolt from the blue will be more upsetting. Whereas if you make the willing sacrifices, the changes will still be sudden, but it will be an element of excitement and liberation and freedom that will come from it. So thank you, Sagittarius, for tuning in. And if you would like to follow me on Facebook, I've got the information there below, as well as the information if you wish to follow me on Twitter or Instagram. And you can find out more on my webpage that I've been building. So thank you, beautiful people. You are set for an adventurous month ahead, and albeit that there is change, and learning to embrace the change instead of fear the change. So let me know in the comments below how these changes are affecting you. I love reading what you've commented on and what you're talking to me about. So until we talk again, thank you for being a part of my channel, and for liking, subscribing and sharing at my channel also. I wish you love and light. Many blessings to you all. Namaste.